everybody, how are you doing today? I told you I'd be coming to you today with a video, and here I am. So, I am Amy Conover with AMC Fitness and Nutrition. I have been having some amazing results with our Dollar Tree here locally. So I want to kind of give you guys that are out there looking for some healthy options that are inexpensive, a heads up. The Dollar Tree is the place to start looking. There are a ton of products out there that are healthy snacks. It's really hard to shop a full meal at the Dollar Tree, but I've proved that it can be done. And I will do it again in the future. But today is all about kind of like odds and ends and snacking items. And I'll kind of give you the what they're for and, you know, what to look for. I was so excited when I went this time. I found some amazing ideas. So I am not going to really give you like how much I spent because obviously everything's $1. But I want to really get into the products because the products that I found this time they're really starting to get into the health products. And that to me is amazing because health food and eating healthy and eating GMO free and eating gluten free and all of those things are so expensive for a lot of people who are budgeting these days, especially if you've got a family. So let's jump right into it. I have a few favorites that I am extremely excited about. I adore astronaut food. That's what I used to tell my kids it was all the time. It's freeze-dried food. Apples are the one that I like the most. And apples tend to run, I will post a picture on my page of these exact type of product, not the exact brand, but the exact type of product in a smaller bag at CVS for $1.99 for 0.35 ounces. This one is 0.7. So for $1.99, you'd have to buy 2 of those bags to get the same amount in this bag, which was $1. And can you say score? I mean, you'd have to buy $4 worth of CVS freeze-dried apples to get one of the Dollar Tree. Hello, savings. So, something I have never seen in a quick and easy. Now, they probably have them at your Central Market or your Whole Foods, but in the quick and easy on the go, the Dollar Tree had peaches. Now, freeze-dried peaches are not as sweet as the apples. They actually have 10 more calories. How, I'm not really sure. But this whole container, 0.7 ounces, is a serving, the whole thing. It will give you that I need potato chips fix. It will give you the crunchy, a lot of people live by that crunch sensation because a lot of what we eat, it all kind of has the same textural note. So this is amazing. And the peach, again, is not as sweet as the apple. The apple definitely has a better sweet note. But the more of the peach ones you eat, the more of that peach flavor you pick up. So this is my deal of the day right here, is your freeze-dried fruits at Dollar Tree. Amazing. I'm in love. The next thing I got, and not to skimp on the product here, I should tell you, it is all natural, freeze-dried, no preservatives, and it is a gluten-free product, of course. And one of the biggest, most amazing things ever when you buy a product that is prepackaged in the industry is to flip it over, look at the ingredients, and see one ingredient. This says ingredient apples. That's amazing. So, anyways, enough with that. So, I also found this product. It's by Our Little Rebellion. It's called Popcorners. It is a crispy and crunchy popcorn chip. Wasn't really sure what I was going to think about this. So I did take a couple days to kind of sample some of these products. I love popcorn. I hate the skins getting caught in my teeth. I love popcorn. I hate the grease all over my hands. There are tons of things I love about popcorn. It's a healthier option for snacking. It is full of fiber. It's got a lot of great things about it. I hate the skins, and I have braces now, so the skins get caught all up in my teeth, and it looks crazy. So, this product tastes just like white cheddar Smart Food, and it's shaped like a chip. So, it is advertised blatantly on the bag. I want you to see this. No artificial anything. Always gluten-free. Never, ever fried. This is the most amazing product ever, and it tastes amazing. And this bag here is 3 ounces, and it's considered 1 ounce servings. So there's 3 servings per bag, and it is 120 calories per bag. Your sodium level is 135 milligrams of sodium, which is really low for a product like this. Me and a friend of mine were laughing the other day. He thought he was being really healthy, and he was eating these lean cuisines or something out of the frozen section, and he was having stir fry or fried rice or something. And I was like, oh yeah, check out the sodium. And it was like over 1,000. It was just crazy. He was like, holy crap, are you kidding me? I was like, yes. So, lower sodium, not lowest, but lower sodium. A great popcorn product that tastes like white cheddar popcorn. They also have a kettle corn. Advertised right there on the corner is a GMO-free verified product, and I am super excited. Dollar Tree is on the right track. Again, $1, 3 ounces, 3 snacks. I meant technically if you ate the whole bag, it was like 300 calories. I think me and my roommate shared it. So a couple hundred calories. We were out doing our thing, watching TV. It's a no-brainer. And no skins in the teeth. It's awesome. So, again, I wanted to reiterate that this Dollar Trees are also carrying the Kendall Farm broths. They have chicken broth. I also found a vegetable broth this time. Now, the vegetable broth is a little bit smaller container, as you can see, but still they're $1. And even it being Thanksgiving season, in the stores, they're running sales on this stuff. This right here is still going to cost you $1.50 in the store. And that's a sale. That's a sale price in the grocery store on a product that everybody's buying during Thanksgiving season because they need it for their recipes, for dressing and whatever all those other things are that people eat. These are wonderful products, and they're $1 all the time. And these are, if you can read it, no added MSG, gluten-free, all natural. Dollar Tree is absolutely becoming one of the front runners in getting some of the good, more healthy product. It's not the healthiest. We all know that eating fresh and, farm raised and all of that is going to be your healthier. Growing it in your backyard is going to be the healthiest option for all of us. But the reality is we have to live on the go. And a lot of times that's not an option. We're not going to be in our backyard to pick our own tomatoes. So there are, you have to live where you're going to be able to get those items and be able to eat. And these are better options for sure than fast food. So I bought these last time. These were on my last Dollar Tree. And I've fallen in love with them. I bought every one of them that they had on the shelf. 38 calories per log or roll, they're calling it. You can see, they're right there. There's 7 per bag. So, 300 calories for this whole bag. And they taste like Sugar Smack cereal. And they are amazing. They are probably better than any rice cake I've ever ate in my life. And never heard of the brand before I bought these. Never even seen them in a store. I don't know where Dollar Tree gets their products sometimes, but I am a believer. I'm a believer. Then let's move right along. My son is a beef jerky eater. Gonna tell you, I'm not sold on it, but what I am sold on is $1. These in the store can run you upwards of $2 a piece or more. It's insane. I've caught them on sale for as little as maybe $1.75. I found them today at the Dollar Tree for $1. And these are, he comes home after school and grabs one for a snack. He's a growing boy. He's 11. So I'm not mad about it, not crazy about it, but the savings is great because I mean, you think $1 a piece, you get 24 of them. That's 24, and if you make the expense more, that's a pretty expensive, pricey snack. So anyway, moving along, I came into a lot of the Goya products. Well, that's how you pronounce it, Goya. I used to shop a lot of the Goya product at Fiesta and Carnival stores. I am always been a thrifty shopper. I love the Goya product. It's always been in your ethnic aisle if you don't shop it, or your Hispanic aisle, your alternate race aisle, wherever it is in your store. Some people will have it divided by Chinese aisle and Mexican food aisle, but Goya is on your Hispanic and Mexican food aisle. They have tons of products, but their beans are fantastic. They're not in a really heavy syrupy sauce, so they're easily cleaned and put into recipes like salads. You can add them into a chili to make it a little more hearty. I actually got a pinto and a small red bean, which is like what you'd see in a ranch style, like a ranch style bean can, but this just has, it's just the bean. I also got like a kidney bean and some other ones, and I just take those and rinse them off and add them into a salad, or rinse them off and add them into a chili that I've made or a stew that I've made to just kind of bump up the nutrition value. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And it cuts down on cooking time. And obviously, if you have a smaller family, you don't need a huge pot of beans to make a small meal. So Goya products are amazing. I can't say anything bad about them. I've tried just about everything that they have. They've got a huge array of vegetable products, as well as drinks and meats, or not meats, rices, and they may have canned meats. I mean, it's a full canned product line. So definitely check that out. Don't be scared away by not knowing that it's a Del Monte or a Green Giant or whatever. Saying that, got me a can of corn. Again, just to add to different stuff. You know, canned Del Monte corn in the store is over $1. It's over $1. It's kind of crazy. On my last Dollar Tree, I bought this MC Trader preserves. And I told y'all I did a lot of canning in the past. I was a stay-at-home mom. I didn't have anything better to do. This is actually made out of Houston, Texas. Go Texas! But the amazing thing is it's like 50 calories for a teaspoon, which is enough for a biscuit or a piece of toast or something like that. But there's like 3 ingredients in it, and it's amazing. I did take this on the product test, and we did the black currant and a raspberry and the strawberry, and they're really, really good. And they're $1. And jellies in the store have become very expensive, so I'm all about some savings on that as well. Again, not a healthy choice, but it is about savings. My kids live for these in the mornings. They are a fruit grain bar. It's 100 calories. They usually grab one of these and Carnation breakfast, or quick breakfast, or a shake, or a Shakeology, or whatever they feel like that morning. It's whatever flavor they want and whatever's available. These are 2 grams of fat, 80 grams of sodium. They come in blueberry, strawberry, cherry, and these are just like the Nutri-Grain bars that you get at the store that are $3-4 a box. You get 6 bars. They are just as good, and they are $1. So other things that we got that are just kind of like in passing, I will put out there. I got me some white hominy to add into some stews and chilies. I got onion dip. A lot of people forget about onion dip. and not for the dip purposes. The onion dip is kind of an amazing product. You can add it into hamburger meat when making hamburgers and make them more flavorful. You can add them into meatloaf as a substitute for some other spices, or to add spices. You can add them into spaghetti mixes to make them more flavorful when you buy a cheaper product or you're making your own. Onion mix is kind of a magic kitchen item, and this is $1. Let's see, you get 3 packets, so that's like 3 meals. And I did read on here, there's only 20 calories per packet. So you're not adding a lot of calories. You probably are adding 120 milligrams of sodium. So not much more than a seasonal or something that you're using, but packed with flavor, amazing flavor. And when you're really trying to go for lots of flavor on these meals where we are cutting back on fats and cutting back on that animal fat that we're used to, you really have to learn how to amp up the flavor. And you're going to get the most flavor out of your herbs and spices and stuff. And this is kind of kitchen magic wonder. I love it. It's $1 and you can pick it up anywhere and people kind of forget about it. So I picked one up to kind of restock my kitchen with it. I also picked up some baby dill pickles. Those are cheap and inexpensive little snack items. My 11-year-old boy has decided that he likes dill pickles all of a sudden. That's kind of weird. Guess it's a teenager thing. I remember eating pickles when I was little, and I still like them from time to time. I remember drinking the juice. I loved drinking pickle juice. Maybe I should start doing that again. Okay, well, 5 calories a pickle. Can't beat that. It gets the crunchy. Everybody wants about the crunchy. And they're little baby ones. They're not like the giant ones. Can you see that? I'm not real particular to the really giant ones. And I don't like the ones that they've already cut the big giant ones into spears because they still feel kind of soggy in the middle. So these are nice little small ones, kind of like a gherkin, but they're crunchy. So I like those. And I live from a jalapeno nacho slices. Everything's hot, fresh hot. Spicy hot. Daddy sent home some habaneros the other day. Love those. But as you can see, it is a nice large jar of jalapenos for $1. And, oh, here's my garbanzo beans. Forgot about that. Goya garbanzo beans. Garbanzo beans in the store, upwards of $1. Sometimes $2, depending on where you shop. And garbanzo beans are a main staple of a lot of recipes. Hummus, a lot of your Indian foods have chickpeas in them. Your curries have chickpea in them. Lots and lots of recipes will have chickpea in them because they're a great source of protein and fiber and carbohydrates. It's a really amazing legume. So check that out as well. $1. Can't say enough good stuff about the Goya product. And last, let's see, I've got just a couple more items. My store this time had the full-size V8. Don't hate. Had the full-size V8. I know they're high in sodium. All right, but I love them. Full-size V8. I cut sodium out of everything else in my diet just so I can have a V8. I think it's like people with soda. I think I just love my V8. I don't drink them every day, but I do get like a weird sick craving for a V8. And these are the big ones. They aren't the tiny ones that you see and you're like, God, that's like one drink. These are the soda can size one, which is, what is it? 5 fluid ounces? So $1, which I think is really, really cool because I've been in the grocery store. They're a 6-pack, obviously, and they're ridiculous priced. And I got them. And I'm so happy. I got me 6, which I know is $6 for a 6-pack. But I pay more than that when I stop at the gas station and pick them up. I know, retarded, right? We do the same thing with Monster. What the heck? Get you some Shakeology. All right. The last couple things I have, I don't have my lime juice in here because it is in the fridge, but it is in the oh, this is the lime one. I don't have the lemon. This is the lime juice. This is a huge bottle of lime juice. Now, I know that lime juice, fresh from the lime, would be way better. I'm not retarded. And I know lemon juice from the lemon would be way better. But I have 2 kids who don't always like what I cook. and I work nights, and evening meals sometimes are a hit or miss. So sometimes I have lemons and limes that sit in the fridge and we don't ever use them. So instead of being wasteful, I decided to get me a bottle of lime juice and a bottle of lemon juice. And I'm going to put it in the fridge. I made a hot toddy for my girlfriend the other night, and we used lime juice in her hot toddy, and I sent her a mason jar home for her chest cold, and it was amazing. It tasted probably better with the lime juice than it did with the lemon. This is 33 fluid ounces, and I used to buy those little limes in the grocery store for making like salad dressings and stuff for $1. And this is like 30 of those. So, and I paid $1 for it. And it is made from 100% lime juice concentrate. Okay, I know it's been concentrated, but they've then put in here that they have purified water and all that other good stuff. So, much like the orange juice that they say, it's not all orange juice because it is from concentrate. This lime juice is from concentrate, but that is how the industry stores their product when they have a mass amount. They concentrate it, and then in order to sell it, they rehydrate it with more water because it stores better on concentrated levels. So, that's all I have for you today. This has been AMC Conover, Dollar Tree Finds. And I want to tell you, go out there. The excuses that eating healthy is too expensive are becoming not an excuse anymore. Dollar Tree has all of these things in my area, and it may not have them in yours, but I can guarantee you that it's going to have some healthy options in your area. And if you don't know what to look for, hit me up down below, and I'll be happy to walk you through it. I'll be happy to make you a meal plan. I'll be happy to get you some kind of program through Beachbody. I'll be happy to do anything that I can do to get your first step going on a healthier lifestyle. Have a great day.